Starting out in Aikido, part 6. Something we do is Ushiro techniques. That means you're grabbed from behind. We usually start from this. Now, obviously, he can't hold me as such. I can't hold him. But what you're learning by doing these techniques is you're learning to use body mechanics. And so what I do is I turn to the right, I lower my centre, step in front of myself, apply a technique. There's one or two other ways of doing this, but we're going to do this one. So I turn to the left, raise, step round in front, perform technique. So there are other techniques. You go here, here. Or I can go here. Okay, 4 techniques of your choice. I know this looks very gentle, but you wouldn't care to resist these techniques. So that was a slightly different mode of doing. So another way out of here is to step behind like that, and yet another way. This time what I'm doing is I'm simply stepping forward in parade, and I'm just relaxing the hands. I'm not trying to make them meet, I'm just going there. So we have some quite effective techniques from that. Now, the rationale of this, apart from the Aikido exercise, is that he's holding me so that his mate can stab me or hit me. So basically, this is now getting out of the way. I put him between us, or at least a distance. So there's that rationale. On a more practical level, once again to move myself, Aikido is predicated on multiple attackers. That's why you don't ideally want to end up on the ground wrestling with somebody. So if he is coming, I can make this offer and he takes it, because his plan is to knock this down, step in, punch me. But I've threatened into his face, and then I'd pull him through. And what that did, I mean, we're supposing now that somebody's coming from the back, so I offer to the front. And now I'm at the back. So we can do other techniques, obviously. Cut. That's possibly a bit more advanced and you would be required to do, and I'm being careful to the lack of space. So there, there. It allows a bit of tactical manoeuvrability. So he's got somebody behind him. Somebody behind him. That one does hurt. So that's some of the rationale of that. Now other ways we can be grabbed is by the elbows. So, you know, if I let it get to this, where I'm just being dragged around, no good. But this is an exercise once again, and if it was for real, then the minute I felt that, so you take, no, let go and then take. I'd have to act promptly. Try not to do the same thing every time, because that's, Sanko is the easiest. The most natural in a way. So there. Turn. So that's a brief introduction to Oshiro techniques, or techniques where you are held from behind. Now, in terms of body development, it's useful. In one of my clubs I trained with a lady, well, she's probably about that tall, yeah, about in her 60s, wiry. She'll tell me off if I don't hold hard enough, and she can break my grip by using body mechanics, and that's because she's trained for many years. So that's sort of proof of the logic of that kind of training.